Hey guys, what's up, love bugs? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today we are doing kind of like a continuation of Katt Williams. You know, a lot of people responded to him, and I just wanted to talk a little more. Like, I watched an entire interview and it was so good. It was well worth it. It was long, but it was well worth it. And so we're gonna be talking about all of those who've responded to him, including Kevin Hart, Ricky Smiley, and Tiffany Haddish. And I want to talk about, his thoughts on Kim K and Kanye. And he talked about Jonathan Majors. Like, it was just so much that he mentioned. And he just came out swinging. He was like, "We about to do this. All right, we about to do this." Katt Williams ain't hold nothing back. It was engaging. He's a great storyteller. It was hilarious. Like, it really felt like a sit down, but also with comedic timing. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, honestly, after watching that interview, I have a newfound respect for Katt Williams. I want to meet him and I would love to work with him. In what capacity and how, I have no idea. But when I say I want to do something, I do it. So let's bookmark this right here. January 1st, 2024. I love Jones knows Katt Williams. That's my friend. That's my homie. I could call him up on the phone and get some advice. I'm telling y'all, what I want, I get. And I want to know Katt Williams. Like, I want to talk to him. I want to have a sit down with him myself, and I'm going to make it happen. Of course, I know all I got to do is just go outside and get on the road. And I probably need to take a trip to Cali at some point. All of those things will happen this year. I also want to say rest in peace to one of my uncles. He passed away this morning. Um, yes, I love him dearly. He had a hand in raising me. He is another one of my great uncles, but since my mom was so young having me, her aunts and uncles would pretty much my aunts and uncles. And him and my granny had custody of me when I was a baby because my mother was a teen. And, yeah, I'm going to miss him dearly. It's just a crazy because, it just keeps happening back to back. This is going to be the third funeral that I would have gone to in the last August, September, October, November, December, within the last 5 months. They say everything comes in threes. We're going to celebrate his life. I'm not going to be sad because he's no longer suffering. And yeah, let's get into it. Roll call. How y'all doing? Thank you, Mia. What's up, Dimitri? Hey, Mar. Hey, Martha. Hey, Cold Girl. Hey, Laura. Hey, Unique. Hey, Cynthia Tademi. Hey, TT. Hey, M. Shantae. Hey, Colton. How y'all doing? Al. Yes, we in the building. We gonna be happy, right? Hey, Golden. What's up, boo? We gonna be happy. Positive vibes, good energy. Like, I don't know what's going on. The energy shift is real out here, but we got to keep living. And the only thing that's guaranteed is that we all gonna go. So it's just keep living and take more risk. And that's what I'm going to do in 2024. And that's what we all need to do in 2024. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? So, hey, Dimitri. Yes, I'm feeling a little better. Life is lifing, but I'm feeling better. Thank you, TT. Okay, so thanks, Golden. Thank y'all. I cannot play the video the way that I did before because I got a copyright, y'all. And because I need my coins. So I cannot be up here playing the visual. So what we're gonna do, because I still want to play I'm only gonna play just one clip just to be on the safe side. I'm only gonna play what he had to say about Kim and Kanye. Cause I ain't got time for no copyright strikes. And then we gonna head on over to IG so we can listen to a little bit of clips from what Ricky Smiley said. Once again, I'm not trying to play around with copyright. I ain't got the time. Okay. Hey, Herbert family. Herbert family, thank you so much for the super chat that you sent the other day. I didn't catch it when you sent it, but I saw it on the replay. So thank you so much. And thank you for all of you guys. Thank you to all of you guys who, yes, they did do a copyright strike, AT2. They did. So if you're gonna play the audio, if you're gonna play any of it, don't play the video. Like, right now I'm just gonna play a clip, but I'm not gonna show the visual. It'll just be the audio. And honestly, I'm gonna play it from my phone. Like, I'm not even about to play it Don't play the video to be on the safe side. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna play the audio from my phone so y'all can hear it. I'm not even gonna pull it up on here because I don't got time for that. I got a copyright. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I played Cedric's response yesterday, Mia. Oh, you probably, I don't know if you came in a little late, but I had played it. So God. Yeah, how's everybody doing? It's so crazy that we're already 4 days into the new year. Like, I'm looking around like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, let me go to
things I hate to see.
oh, wait,
Style
no, playing something else. Everybody up in here, make sure you hit the like button. Shouts out to the new subscribers. I love you guys down. I'm so grateful for you all for joining me. And if you are not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe.
What are we reacting to?
Wait, hold up.
Ooh, this guy. Because, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. Mm-hmm. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh. Shannon Sharp didn't know what to do with himself. He said, oh, God.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he.
And then he went in extra, took him out. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, he married her because she was one. Like, that was going to make it any better. He did not have to drill the nail in a hole that much harder. Katt Williams, that's going to be my friend. Watch. I'm going to meet Katt Williams this year, and we're going to be friends. I'm telling y'all, it's going to happen. I'm going to take a trip to the West Coast, and I'm going to meet Katt Williams. Oh, wait, no, what happened?
Didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted to base his family on. She got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the conversation. If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson? It happens all the time. And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean the product was? No, I don't support or villainize Kanye because I don't understand what it is we want from him. I don't know why we look at a basketball player and say, he didn't score no hockey goals this whole season. He don't play hockey.
He hilarious.
Kanye don't say nothing I can agree with. Okay. He was the weird guy in the beginning with the pink sweaters when we met him. Like, what do you think, moving to a beat of your own drum? This dude started a church and kept cussing. Nobody in black church said nothing.
That's true.
All the pastors would have came. You can't be no gospel artist. You just said, fuck that bitch. Nobody said nothing. Because TD Jakes over there with Pete in it. Like, only the guy you had here has been upfront and honest and a man of God and humble and took the L's he had to take and didn't. I did see it was trending though, but I ain't know. I ain't know why, Katt. I don't. Let me go to this question right here. It says, cool. All people that love the truth got to be happy if the truth coming out and lies is getting exposed. That's just what time it is. 2024, folks. Are you related
he said 2024, folks. He came out the gate swinging. Like, as soon as he sat down, he just went in. Like, he didn't hold no bars. He didn't hold nothing back. He didn't give a damn. He did not care. I wasn't ready either.
Hey, you saw that black woman come get his...
So right here, he's talking about Jonathan Majors and Megan Good and how he used Megan Good. This is what we've been talking about since we seen Megan Good out with Jonathan Majors. We all been saying, why the hell is she with him now? Especially while he's going through such a public case. Like, why would you want to attach yourself to that? But, lots of times in the industry, when we see these relationships, it be for publicity, like people are paired together to help each other's image. So, It's usually has a lot to do with business, especially when you're a public figure and you have such a big platform. Like people are very strategic and they're very calculated with who they connect themselves to and who, they kind of like appear out in the public with. Like it's by design. It's not just a coincidence. Ain't nobody out here. I mean, people really do just fall in love and take a liking to people. But for the most part, if you are on a world stage, it has to make sense. It's for branding purposes, it's for imaging purposes, it's for cultural reasons. Like it has to make sense when you connect yourself with someone when you have a public platform. So I'm gonna need y'all to keep that in mind.
You were telling me. Hey, you saw that black woman come get his charge cut in half? Thank you, Megan Good. God bless you coming to save that slave. If he had to be there by himself, he was getting awful. Guilty. She came in there, was just so beautiful. They had to knock half of it off. Bless his heart. So, Matt Wright, you know him from Wild 'N Out. He gets canceled for a time. Trying to tell I never knew him from Wild 'N Out, to be honest. Okay. I came across him as a new comic. Okay. And I'm really just trying to see the comics, judge where they are, see it. Yeah. Right. Go ahead. So the catch with Jonathan Majors, I mean, for all sense and purposes, I don't know if maybe he can bounce back in a couple of years, but man, he was hot. He was hot. He was cooking. Just like that. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theory, but I thought Katt Williams said any time they make you into that position, part of that contract is you do understand whenever we want to take you down, we can, right? Part of giving you the world. First of all, they went around the world for 2 years straight telling any women that would listen that this was a good-looking Negro. Mm-hmm. Since when? When did y'all start liking a big nose? And when did y'all like a little head and a big jaw? When? Since when? That look like my daddy. When you start liking that?
I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, and this is what happens in Hollywood, especially with melanin-rich black men. They really, really put these black men that is so average looking on a pedestal. But when you are a melanin-rich woman, especially of a darker hue, your beauty has to be exceptional in order for you to be like considered people's 100 top beautiful. But when it comes to the men, they get to be extremely average. As long as they have a fit body, their faces be so average, their features be so average. There's nothing exceptional about Hollywood's it guys. And like, really think about it. They don't look all of that to me. Like even Idris, like people be, oh, Idris. I don't think Idris is that attractive. Maybe it's just me. Michael B. Jordan. Like, I think Michael B. Jordan is okay. Like, he cute, but it's not giving like, oh my God, he is fine. Like, I just don't see it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And then I'm also a personality girl. So I feel like you could be cute, but if I like you, if you have a great personality, a great sense of humor, if you're intellectual, then all of those things will make you way more attractive in my eye, But just like for face value, I just be looking around like these people is very average. They be having us going crazy, like Damson Idris from Snowfall. I would not see him and think he was cute. That's just my personal opinion. And everybody say, "Oh, he fine, he fine." It's like they push these average looking, these average facial featured black men on us to have us gawking and Google gagaing, and they be so average and so basic. It's like when you watch movies, right? And you see like Mean Girls, for instance, especially if they're coming out with a remake. The girl, Regina, that they have like to be the popular pretty one, she's so basic. I don't even think the new one that they cast, I don't even think she's a pretty woman to me. I don't think she's pretty. But because they center the movie around her and it gave her that character breakdown, they gave her, the spotlight. They made her the main character. So now everyone's going to say, she's beautiful. Oh, she's the it girl. But it's like, no, they created her to be that. But in real life, these people be average. It's crazy.
You like black people's features like that? If this ugly nigga is good looking, then all niggas is good looking. Anytime you see them telling you something you can't believe, just understand it's a play. And it don't matter. You gonna know it's a play as soon as they get in that position and think they gonna tell somebody something. You're not. No, you're not. Marvel will cancel you you won't be allowed to read a comic book. You were telling me. Hey, you saw that black?
See? Yep. They do that in commercials too. Exactly. Exactly. Damson is fine as hell. I mean, attractiveness is subjective. So because I don't think that he's fine, like if I saw him, I would just think he was like regular. Like I wouldn't be like, oh my God, he fine as hell. Like who I think is fine as hell. Let me think of like just facially that I really be like, damn. Mm, who do I think is fine as hell? Let me think. Who is fine as hell? Damn, somebody that I really think is fine as hell. I'm trying to think. Wait, let me see. I can't. Why is his name leaving me? Um, what's his name? Tyler Lepley. This man, he fine. He is fine. Now this is a gorgeous man. Like this man is gorgeous. Now I would look at him and be like, God damn, if I seen him in real life. I think he fine as hell. He is fine. Like for real. He looked good as hell. Like I don't nobody else is really looks as good as him to me. And I don't even think it's because he light skinned because I'm not a colorist. Like I don't care. If he's looked the same with the same features and he was 5 shades darker, he would still be gorgeous to me. It's his face. I think he looked good. I don't know. That's now this one like now him, but notice how they don't uphold him. They're not centering him the same way that they center these darker complected average looking ass men. Like and you got to think about you like why? Like what's the reason behind that? Yeah, Christian Keys look good too. He do. Mia said he okay. So Mia, who you think is a fine man in Hollywood? Armand Wiggins is fine. Armand is cute. I would say he's fine as hell, but I think he's cute. I think Armand is cute. He looks handsome. Armand is definitely a cute guy. He definitely is. But him, ooh, he look good. I think he's attractive. I also think 50 Cent is attractive. But it's because I met 50 Cent a couple times. And it's just his aura, like how he carry himself, like the way he look at you, like 50 Cent is very attractive to me. He mad attractive to me. But all these other guys, I just be looking around like, what is they talking about? Like, why is they sitting up here acting like these men is the most gorgeous guys on the earth? Like, I don't understand. I be so confused. Like, what is it giving? It's giving confusion. I be very much confused. Let's Google like this man ain't cute at all. Like, what are we like? What? Jason Momoa, yeah, Jason Momoa is fine too. Now that's a fine man. Look at this. Like, what? Cat Williams got a point because this is not cute. Like, honestly, it depends on how his personality was. Like, I don't think he's ugly, but I don't think he's like fine. Like the way they be trying to like make these men like the pillar of like attractiveness in our community. Like, I don't think he's unattractive. Like if he tried to talk to me and he had a good personality, I wouldn't be like, ugh, don't talk to me. I would have to see like what his personality was like. But he don't give like this a fine ass. It don't give that. It don't give that. It gives very much civil rights. I don't know who told him to dress himself like a civil rights a freedman. Like I don't know who gave him this style. Like I just don't know. I don't know. He a Virgo too. Jonathan Majors is a Virgo? Oh wow. Who played Thor? He fine. Chris Hemsworth, I think that's his name. Tyson Beckford. Yeah, Tyson Beckford is attractive. He got nice eyes. I used to see him like years ago when I used to be out a lot. He has really nice eyes. But like, all right, like now, like I don't really know. Lance Gross is is good looking. Yeah, 50 Cent ain't cute. The thing is that's why I tell y'all I'm a personality girl and I'm an energy person. So I wouldn't see 50 Cent and be like, damn, he fine. But the way he feels in real life is very attractive. Like he got something. I don't even know how to explain it. Oh, Dave East is fine too. Yeah. Yeah. hmm All right. So let's get into the responses. So we're gonna play some clips. I'm not trying to get no copyright strike now, Shell. So mm, make sure y'all hitting the like button on y'all way in. Shouts out to the Jasmine brand. Ricky Smiley responds to Katt Williams' recent interview. I wish him nothing but the best. It's nothing but love over here.
I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for, was Money Mike. And I guess the producers, Cube and everybody saw something different. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just one of a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall who was just kind of being annoying and almost like a crackhead type of character that was
right.
Just,
so Katt, I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision. Every single show I have done since '97, maybe not big arenas, but I pack up those theaters and have to add shows in comedy clubs. And between radio and all of that and raising the family, I'm comfortable with. What makes me sad, I don't like the way that made my kids feel. And that's why I'm not going to, go after him, because he has kids and family members and nieces and nephews also. And it hurts our family members and people that do love us when we say hurtful things about each other. So we want to wish Katt Williams the best or whatever. It ain't nothing but love over here. I went out to audition for Friday After Next, and
Oh dang, I didn't even know I was muted. Y'all didn't hear me? Anyways, I was saying that I think that the reason why Katt Williams was upset was because Ricky Smiley was going around initially trying to make it seem as if that role was his and like it was stolen from him or taken from him, or Katt Williams wasn't, even considered or whatever the case may be. And lots of times, like when you go and you read, I'm back out. Can y'all hear me? Put a one if y'all can hear me. Put a one if y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me? That part, Shanita. Oh, y'all can hear me. Okay. So, yeah, I just think that Katt Williams is tired of everybody trying to play in his face. And what we was talking about yesterday was pretty much like, just because he's not A-list, he still is A-list, but he's more under the radar because he didn't drink the Kool-Aid and he didn't bend over. He did not bend over. So this is what Kevin Hart had to say. Kevin Hart tweeted, "Gotta get that anger up out of chair, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Goo Gum Bathroll, I don't know what that says. Y'all know these be kicking my ass when I be trying to read this stuff. Says they really love you. He said ... I know she's talking about Katt. Ha ha ha, laughing emojis. Mark your calendars, world. This one is special. So basically, he's saying that Katt Williams is bitter. Like everybody else keeps trying to say that he's just bitter. I don't think he's bitter. Like, I feel like he's telling the truth. Katt Williams got money. Katt Williams got clout. You know, like Katt Williams is out here. We all know who he is. He's gonna go down. He's made his mark. He's a legendary comic. I don't think that people are. I don't think Katt lying. I don't think he lying either. I don't think he. I believe him as well. I believe him too. I don't think he's bitter either. I feel like they're just doing that because they want to shut him up. Whenever someone is like whistleblowing or telling the truth, this is what they do. They label them crazy. They say they're bitter. They say they're on drugs. Like, this is what you do when you try to discredit someone and make sure that they have absolutely no credibility, so no one will listen to what they're saying. But I believe Katt Williams. And then do you guys? Ooh, I got a call. Do you guys remember when the whole Diddy debacle broke out? And I believe Storm played some footage of Diddy, Usher, and Kevin Hart in a goddamn hotel room together. And Diddy was like, "Oh, pause," you know, and it's just like, you hanging out with that crowd, we already know how they get down. Like, you could say no, and you could say, "I'm not gonna party," like Katt Williams said. You got to tell Diddy, "No, I don't want to party with you," and you could be seen with them once or twice. But if you're in that company, if you're in that crew, if you're of that crew, then I honestly feel like you have similarities to the people that you surround yourself with. And it's not just money, because those be like on some legit like secret societies type joints. Like, anybody just don't get access like that. Do I believe that, you know, Kevin Hart maybe gave up a little booty hole? Like, maybe. All of this is alleged. This is entertainment purposes. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Now, because I know we're going to keep going. Once I take a trip to Cali and I get around these people, I'm going to say, hey, I was just, you know, giving commentary. We don't know what's true and we don't know what's not, you know? I think Kev wasn't bent over yet. Okay, so speaking of Kev, you know, being bent over or not, someone released some old footage of him on BET. Oh God, please don't let me get a copyright. But it's really quick, so hopefully it should be cool. But a scene that he did with Shaq. Let me play it for y'all. Okay. Let's just make it smaller. But can y'all see that? I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Maybe that'll help. Y'all see that? I'm gonna play it for 2 seconds. Shouts out to Spiritual World. Heterosexual men, do you play with your male friends like this? Look.
You in jail?
Why am I going to jail?
Let me show you.
What type?
This is gonna happen to your little ass in jail.
Oh my God.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Shaq humping Kevin Hart? Bending him over the car and humping him? Did y'all see that? Now, this is what Katt Williams is talking about. Katt Williams is saying, you got to play the game. You got to be into this. You got to be okay with your image and your likeness being used in a homoerotic type of way. You have to be okay with simulating, you know, homo sex. Like, you have to be okay with that if you want to get to certain heights. And, you know, you got to put the dress on. You got to bend over. You got to drink the Kool-Aid. You got to do the rituals. And this is all that Katt Williams is saying. He's not saying anything that, yes, he also said that Kevin was a plant. He absolutely did say that. And based off of what I've heard, based off of what I've seen, I know for sure that this goes on in the entertainment industry. For sure, for sure. And once again, if you want to get invited to the parties, if you want to be at the club, if you want to be on the world stage, you have to be okay with certain types of things. Even if you're not participating, you got to be okay with seeing certain types of things. I told y'all, when I used to be, when my ex was signed to Def Jam, and I used to promote at like the hottest fucking events and clubs in the city, in New York City. There was this club that we used to go to called The Box. And The Box felt like vaudeville. Like, when you went in there, They had a stage. It looked very Victorian. There was chandeliers. There'd be women swinging from chandeliers with, just like scantily clad. And they'd put on these shows that were very, very, very like provocative and risque and just way outlandish. But it was filled up with industry people. And you wouldn't even know this spot was there if you didn't get personally invited. To go in, you have to have a passcode. Like, it was that type of vibe. And then when you get in there, it's just a lot of crazy things going on. That's all I'm going to say. But you got to be okay. Like, even if you're not partaking in it, you can't judge. You can't be like, what the fuck is this? What are people doing? No, you got to act like everything is cool. And that's just a small smidget of what I'm telling y'all, the type of parties that like that be going on. Like a freak show. Just straight freak show. The box is a freak show. I'm telling y'all. So Tiffany Haddish also came out. Here's Tiffany's response. And Tiffany Haddish said something that I was thinking too. She pretty much said that him and Charleston White look very much alike. And people be saying that people are clones and people be wearing different suits. And it's just a lot of conspiracy theories that goes on in the entertainment industry when it comes to celebrities. When you see a lot of them that look eerily similar to each other, they say that this is the same person playing two different characters. For real. So Tiffany Haddish, shouts out to the Savoy Show. Tiffany Haddish alleges Katt Williams looks a lot like Charleston White. And she said, I'm not mad. I just wish he would get his facts right about me. Dang. I guess I will send him a reminder text. But all we sure this is Katt Williams. He looks a lot like Charleston White. Do y'all think they look alike? They look just alike. Like Charleston White could play a stunt double of Katt Williams in a movie. What y'all think? No, y'all don't think they look alike? I do. Charleston got a fake eye. I think let me hold on, y'all. I think they look a lot alike. I see it. I mean, well, we all entitled to our opinions, but I think they look alike. Wow, they are nothing alike, but that still doesn't make Tiffany funny. She's not funny. I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny either. I think she just plays like the ghetto, stereotypical, loud, around the way, melanin rich woman. That's what I think. I just feel like she just is loud. We all know, and Katt Williams said this before when he did an interview. I think it was like a radio interview. And he pretty much was like, we all know Tiffany Haddish. We all know somebody that acts exactly like her. It doesn't take talent to be like, what you said? Oh, nah, what? Because let me take my earrings off. Hold my chicken wings. It don't take nothing to act like that. Thank you, Jesse. Nah, Katt is more handsome. Yeah, Katt is more handsome than him, but I do think that they could play brothers. They look like they could be brothers. I think they look like they could be brothers. I do. Team Katt. They don't. That's a damn insult. Okay, but we all entitled to our opinion. She's still mad at him from years ago. Tiff is a pick-me. Oh, she absolutely is a pick-me. She absolutely is. Tiff has zero talent. I think she's okay acting because I think, people don't understand like acting is not as easy as it looks. Like, and then you have to be professional. You got to do the same thing a million times. You got to have patience. You got to memorize lines. Well, not all the time, because I have been on sets where I've seen actors literally have cue cards, like the lines were fed to them. So, that happens as well. But it's not the easiest thing, However, I've never really seen her act in a way that was like outside of the typecast, like I've never seen her like how Taraji P. Henson We've seen Taraji be loud and ghetto and baby boy, but then we've also seen her in Hidden Figures playing a scientist. We've also seen her in Benjamin Button. Like, we've seen her do drama. And then now with The New Color Purple, we've seen her do a musical. Like, now that is range. That is range. That is range. Like, I can't wait to be in like a movie, like to have a principal role so I could show range like Taraji. Like Taraji, that I look up to her as an actress. Like, that's who I'd want to mirror my career behind, so to speak, because she has range, but she's still like her gritty. Well, she considers herself edgy. Like, she still has her edge. Like, she's her, you know, but she can play the woman next door. She can play the educated woman. She could play the business woman. She could play the loud woman. She could play a mom. Like, she has so much range. I really, I love her work. Thank you, Miss Lady. That Katt interview with that Shannon was everything I watched, all 2 hours and 48 minutes. By the way, I love your show. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. Thank you, Amanda. Tiffany is intolerable at times. Yeah, it's a little bit much. And I remember Marlon Wayans told her that he didn't really book her for anything because she does too much on set. Like, people don't want to work with you. Like, you're invasive. You always up in people's face. You're acting crazy and loud and ghetto all the time. People don't always want to be. Yes, that's that Virgo. Exactly. Taraji is multifaceted. Yes. And yes, Virgos are very multifaceted. We're extremely talented when we evolve versions of ourselves. When we're not, we could be volatile, we could be toxic. You know, it can be bad when we're not like evolved versions of ourselves. But when we channel our energy into whatever it is that we want to do, we always excel. Especially when it comes to media, entertainment, the arts, like, we excel in those areas. And Katt Williams is a Virgo as well. Okay, so I just want to say I really, I love that interview. I really did. It was everything for me. Yes, hit the like button. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. Let's see where we are with the likes, because y'all be trying to play with me and I ain't got the time. I don't have the time, y'all. I just watched Dave Chappelle, Dreamer 2. Oh, I gotta watch that. I seen a snippet where he was talking about, oh, I did the people be saying I be popping and smacking. I don't even notice it. I guess I do it from here and there. He was watching. He was talking about Little Nas X. Now Ricky Smiley and Ant and Daniels can be brothers, a skinny one and a big bone one. It's crazy. But speaking of skinny and big bone, I really want to get into this next segment with I don't smack and talk like Carissa. I do sometimes, like I a little bit, a little here or there, but not constantly. It's not a constant thing. If I mute myself, I have a little bit of a cough because I'm detoxing my body as well as like my energy and my spirit. So y'all know your body expels things when you're up in it, the ante with the herbs and the water and the juicing and stuff and so on and so forth. So y'all got to excuse me if I mute myself from time to time. But okay, so now let's get into this, right? So Stormy Daniels, is that last name Daniels? Coach Stormy. I don't know if her last name is Daniels. But y'all, the lady, look, the lady that said that somebody's food was low vibrational and it was a low vibrational plate. And she was eating the same thing, but just a smaller portion. Coach Stormy, this lady right here. Promoting ISO tea, flat tummy tea. Look, so this is one of her posts. This is a reminder to set your clock back to high school weight, because literally in 15 days, I have watched my body change. I have lost 10 pounds in 9 days. I've seen lions and tigers and bears come out my system from these 2 products I'm holding in my hand. I dare you to join my next 15-day challenge that kicks off tomorrow. Ain't nothing to it. Just brew it. This challenge is from November 20th, ends December 4th. Imagine becoming happier and more attractive in 15 days. 3 winners. The special is $100. First place $1,000, second place $500, third $250. This is her again. Now you could tell most women that get that lipo 360, they have these crazy tattoos around their belly button and around their pubic bone. You know, they always have that these dramatic tattoos to cover up the scars. So this woman right here, right? So this is a post.
Do y'all want to know a way to gain respect? Lose some weight. If you're overweight and nobody respects you, and I know y'all not gonna like this, the minute you lose weight, you become so inspirational. The minute you lose weight,
like, why y'all so obsessed with this weight loss culture? And then why y'all go get all this surgery, fix all these modifications on your body, and then try to tell the next woman how to love theirself? Stormy, I'm with you when you right, but right now you dead wrong. God ain't give you no platform to put down so many women. You don't know what people going through and why they can and cannot lose weight, because real women fluctuate. Some people may be dealing with thyroid issues, fibroid issues, stress, depression, whatever it is that it is. You selling a product to these people and you are trying to appease. You don't have to do that to sell no cleanse, girl. What is wrong with you? This is the most ignorant, foolish statement that ain't proven nowhere but in the mind of delusion that you represent right now. Let me tell you something. The bigger I got, the bigger the blessings, the bigger the respect. If you want respect from people, you know how you get respect? You got to give respect, okay? I don't agree with nothing she's saying. And I wholeheartedly know Stormy. I know this since I was 15 years old. Ain't nobody gonna check prima donna by my opinion. You did it. You have a platform. You need to go back and elaborate to these people on what you're trying to say, because it don't make sense at all.
Do y'all want to know a way to gain respect?
Yeah, for her to say a way to gain respect is to lose weight. Okay, so this is my take, right? We speak about, plastic surgery from time to time. I really work hard not to shame it because I am blessed to have the physique that I have. And when I was on the thinner side, I wanted to look more like what I actually look like. Like, I got a natural BBL. I grew into my body. I have big breasts, a smaller waist. I have a big booty. So I wanted to look like this when I was slimmer. I always had the same proportions, but it was just much, much smaller. So I'm really not trying to shame anyone that wants to get plastic surgery or that has plastic surgery. However, I think it is absolutely absurd and ridiculous and quite frankly disgusting that women go lay on a plastic surgeon table and then get their ass up on the internet and try to down and fat shame and body shame other women for not being slim or for not having the same aesthetic that they literally went and paid for. Like, bitch, how dare you try to talk about people not being respected because they're not slim, because they haven't lost the weight, when you be out here scamming folks and you be getting women, you talk down on people, you highbrow people, and you make your money off of women's insecurities so that you could go and fix your own insecurities. It's a scam. And I think it's laughable that women that have plastic surgery get up here and say, oh, drink this tea and you're going to lose 10 pounds. You're going to lose 15 pounds. Bitch, you went and got plastic surgery. For all we know, she probably got a gastric sleeve too. We have no idea. You're going to get a nip and tuck. And prima donna, she's not doing what she's doing, but prima donna ain't doing. She was selling waist trainers knowing that she got lipo 360 and she got a BBL. I just feel like y'all need to be real. If you're gonna promote these products, say, hey, I got work done, so I got a leg up on y'all. I got a major head start. My body is not gonna be obtainable to you because I got plastic surgery. This is the plastic surgeon office that I went to. This is who gave me my BBL. This is how much I paid for my lipo 360. I was very insecure about my body and how I look, so I went and got plastic surgery. I would respect that so much more than to get your funky ass up here, facially challenged ass up on the internet and talk down on women because they don't look like you and you paid for it. It would be so much more relatable if these women that get their body done would just talk about how fucking insecure they was with what they naturally look like, because everybody has insecurities. We're human. Get up here and say I was so insecure that I risked my life to get one of the most deadliest, lethalest procedures so that I could look better, so I could come up here and pump fake to y'all like I'm better than you. Where they do that at? It's a lie. You're telling women that if you just drink this tea, you're going to look like me when I spent $30,000 to look like this. You're telling women if you do my workout plan for 15 days, you're going to look like me when I spent $10,000 to get some lipo. Like, that's not fair. It's really not fair. It really is a scam. Now, once Love Jones come up here and start doing workout plans, because I gained like maybe like 7 pounds. I'm not like fat, but I did gain 7 pounds over the course of since Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would be more credible if y'all see me working out because I have not gone to the doctor's office. However, I would still be honest with you guys and say that we are all not genetically built the same. The way my body is set up is not the same as everyone else's. However, I can show you how you can, work on your little pooch because I've done it. So I know how to do it. I can say how you could tighten your glutes and lift your booty up. It might not look exactly like mine because we all have a different body structure, but I could show you what I've done. You know what I mean? I can tell you how to detox and how to flush your system and how to get your gut health together because I do it. I just think that people just need to be real. Get up here and talk about your insecurities, Stormy. Tell us how you was very insecure with how you looked, and that's why you went into the knife multiple times. Tell us how your boobs was sagging. That's why you got breast augmentations multiple times. Be honest. We're all human. I got stretch marks that I used to, when I was younger, I could not, I hated it. Now I embrace it. I don't give a fuck. This is a natural woman's body. I'm natural. It is what it is. I got a little bit of cellulite. This is what a natural woman's body look like. I just don't appreciate the unrealistic standards of beauty that these women that got their fucking plastic surgery body done because they were so insecure about how God made them and about how they was not really taking care of themselves, or after being a mom, because your body does change. So I'm not even trying to shame, but I am shaming the fact that she is continuously shaming women for not having a certain body type when she went and laid down and paid for it. I just don't fucking agree with that. Exactly, and discuss the risk. And we did a segment on the show where I literally was reading an article about how risky it is and what the side effects are, because a lot of people don't talk about that either, even when they advocate for getting plastic surgery. If you don't have money for revisions, you can be putting your literal life at risk. Black China came out and spoke about how her implant was like in a muscle, or it was placed the wrong way, and she was feeling fatigued, and she had to get it taken out and redone again within weeks of her getting her surgery. If you getting plastic surgery on fucking Klarna or Afterpay, then you probably don't have money. You don't have a nest egg. So whereas if you need a revision or if you need any other type of procedures done because something went wrong, once again, I'm not against it, but I'm not an advocate for it either. But do your research, do your homework. If you want to do it, make sure you do your research and your homework. And it would just be so much more like respectable for these women to get up here and talk about, like Golden Queen said, talk about the health risk, talk about, the doctors, how they went about finding their doctors. Like, give a play-by-play so that women that want to look like you and are striving to achieve your fictitious look, at least you could say, hey, this is how I did it. This is how I searched my doctor. This is what the aftercare was like. This is how much I had to pay for this. This is where I got my fajas from. Like, be real. I just don't respect it. I really don't. Not, they getting it on Klarna. It's just crazy. I just don't respect it. I think it's disgusting. But this bitch should be always like shaming women and talking down on women like she's very facially challenged. And her body is plastic surgery. So how like, and this is not me saying that you don't have to work out to maintain the plastic surgery. You do, because then you start looking like a linebacker. But be honest from the gate. If you had a gastric sleeve, say I had a gastric sleeve. That's how I lost 100 pounds. Don't get up here showing us you just lost 100 pounds and making it seem like it's because you was juicing kale and broccoli and celery, because that's not obtainable for the average viewer. And then you're selling these products, you're lying to your customers. It's a lie. And I just don't respect that. If I got some work done, I would get up here and be like, hey, let me tell y'all what I did. This is my doctor. I can't stand gatekeeping ass bitches. Like, why y'all gatekeeping so bad? Just be honest. Be honest. I'm trying to, let me see if I could find the Black China clip where she was talking about having to get the revisions, because it's just not, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Shouts out to the Jasmine brand fair use. Black China says she endured an encapsulated breast during implant reduction surgery.
Quick story time about the breast. So earlier this year, I was like, you know what? I want to take out my boobs. I'm kind of over it. I'm tired of the fake look. They're too big for my body, too big for my frame, and it just doesn't fit me as a person anymore. So I went to the doctor, and at the present moment, I had 585 cc's. So my doctor suggested that I go smaller and then smaller just to see how my skin retracts, because if I don't do it that way, then I'll just be left with basically saggy skin, and I wouldn't like it because it would look really deformed. So I said, okay. So we went and we did the 385. Now, mind you, I did the 385, right? And tell me why the worst thing that could possibly happen happened. Yes, one of my breasts got encapsulated. And once again, this is something that can happen whenever you do surgery. So when I went in there, my left breast was encapsulated where the muscle had contracted around the implant. And it just was so painful. So I was like, you know what? This is just crazy, number one. And I knew that this could have possibly happened, but it actually happened to me. And out of all the times that I had got my breast done, it's never happened. So moving forward, I go and I get the surgery December 21st, and we decided to go with 190 cc's. My doctor told me that I needed some type of implant, because if I don't do some type of implant, basically my boobs are just going to be mush. And once again, this is something I'm going to have to deal with again in the next 10 years. These surgeries are so expensive to where as though it's really like something that you really have to keep upkeeping. And I'm just like, but now but all in all, though, I'm very, very, very happy. And I am excited because now I'm like a part of the itty bitty titty committee. Yeah. Quick story time about the breast.
Y'all heard her. She said, I'm going to have to deal with this again in the next 10 years. So when you get these procedures, you have to maintain and you have to upkeep, or else it's going to lead to other types of health issues. Hence, like even Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams had them hard rock implants in for decades. Y'all think that don't have a bearing on her health? Yes, your immune system. Exactly. And this is why a lot of women with plastic surgery have lupus. They don't talk about that. A lot of women that has had plastic surgery have lupus, y'all. They have autoimmune deficiency disorders, y'all. Like, for real. And melanin-rich women, we are more prone to having lupus. Or the breast. Exactly. It's like once you get it, you don't stop. And this is why I always preach loving yourself. And, you know, it's an internal job, because you can change your external, but if you don't feel good on the inside, then it will never be good enough. And I, you know, I have friends and people that be like, oh, I can't wait till I get lipo. I can't wait till I do this. And I'm just be looking around like, damn, like you really don't. And it's not a judgment. It's not a judgment, but it's just like, instead of, and these are women that bad bodies are not bad. Like they can really just work out, stop eating crazy, stop drinking soda, like, and you'll be good. I'm not judging. I haven't had children. I don't know. I might want to get some smart lipo when I have a kid. I don't know. However, natural bodies matter, real bodies matter. And I don't like that women that have, you know, all of this surgery shame women for being natural, and Saucy Santana too, like shaming women for being natural is disgusting. It's disgusting. We need to talk about this more often because it's not okay. If you want to do that, do your homework, you know, make sure you have a nest egg to whereas if something goes wrong, you'll be able to do the revisions because anything can happen. Anything can happen. Real bodies matter. And make sure y'all shop my merch. I have t-shirts and sweatshirts that says Real Bodies Matter. They're super cute. I'm gonna be putting some new merch designs up soon, within the next week or so. And I'm really excited. But that's the show for today. I love you guys. I'll probably be back later to talk about a couple other things. But yeah, we just need to health and wellness all day. Don't let no bitch with plastic surgery from fucking head to toe get up here and tell you that you too fat or that you need to lose weight. I'm an advocate for losing weight and being healthy. I done said this to y'all. People could be mad. I don't give a fuck. We operate at our best when we feel our best. And when we look our best, we feel our best. And it's also a health thing. But as women, looks matter. I don't give a fuck what anybody tell y'all. Y'all can say I'm shallow. You can say whatever. People say, oh, I'm always talking about my looks because it matters as a woman, especially as a melanin rich woman, especially if you are a darker hue, how you look matters. And we got to be honest. We need to take care of ourselves. We do need to lose weight. We do need to eat healthier. We do. We need to be here for our families. We are plagued with heart disease and thyroid issues and fibroids and endometritis and, you know, lupus and cancer. We have all of these issues, but it starts with what you're putting in your mouth. What you're eating has a lot to do with the ailments and the illness. And when you eat better, you naturally are a little thinner. It just is what it is. You lose weight when you eat better. I'm not lying. Some people just have issues where it doesn't matter what they eat. They have a hormone issue, and we understand that, but that's not the majority. It's not the majority. We all can do better. I could stand to lose a good 7 to 8 pounds. Okay? 7 to 10. We could all lose a couple pounds. I'm not sitting up here fat shaming. But I don't want nobody with no fucking plastic surgery talking about I'm not respected because my body, because I need to lose weight. Like, bitch, get the fuck, kick rocks. Kick fucking rocks, ho. Oh, yes, we're gonna do a live about overall health. I have a herbalist that I'm gonna do a live with, more so probably next week. And we're gonna get it popping. I always look good. Thank you, boo. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. But I'm gonna go. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share because I know you care. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. You are a superstar. The world is your stage. You're at the center of it. Main character, all energy only. You're the prize. All right? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.